like one of those studies when Lisa was telling me about it, and she said it's kind of gross, but it's really fascinating to look at the tongues, and the jumpers don't have that because the jumpers don't have contact. They do things to their face to stop them or to go. That's it. But they never develop a connection. It's the dressage horses that they see that little ridge in the tongue.
Wow.
Isn't that fascinating?
That is fascinating.
Okay, we'll go back to the trot. I want you to feel like you take your brain, you put it in your ring fingers, you find that, you place the tongue as low in the mouth as you take the spit as low in the mouth as you possibly can. That's it, that's super. And that's what makes the horse go over the top line. So you can feel like you can really place the bit where you want to. And that you can't run away from you. She has to stay under you. Again, 1 inch in front of you, not there. That's 1 inch in front of you. Feel?
Mm-hmm.
Then you begin to develop collection, and then she'll get a little more space between her hind legs. And she starts using the inside of her gasket instead of just the outside. Good job. So one more time, trot. Hold the trot till you like the contact, then correct it. So go forward till you like the contact. Because she did trot off. I mean, she did have 3/4 of it, right? So wait till you like the contact. Even if it's 6 circles from now, place a little bit lower on the right. I would sit because I'm that person who likes sitting trot a lot. Place a little lower right when she goes over her back. Now walk on your outside rein. Your right rein asks her right hind to walk. Good. Now your left leg asks her left hind to trot. So till you can get your left leg to cue her left hind to pick up your trot. And don't worry too much about the perfect contact for a second. Look at your left spur until it goes. Touch with your left whip till it goes. Your horse is telling me this, and this exercise is telling you the same thing you just learned at your paraclinic. Get forward, go. Don't worry about it. Just go forward. We're going to just train for a minute. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Doesn't matter. Straight ahead. Find your connection the way you want it to. I'm just going to give you some homework, okay? Straight ahead. Walk right hind. Your right rein tells her right hind to walk. Good. Now your left leg tells her left hind to trot. She's not used to this, so she's going to have to figure it out. So you lift up your spur, you tap. Yeah, till she gets it. So whether your left leg is weaker or she's never had you communicate with it, I can't tell that. But I'm going to go after that idea, okay? Walk right hind, trot left hind. Good. Then sit there, sit your trot, let her find her balance again. Get her connected really well. Don't walk yet. Get her connected really well again. Forward. Good little friend. Put that jaw here. There, that's better, right, okay? Once you get to that, we're gonna come back to the walk, right hind. Your right rein tells her right hind leg to walk. Perfect. Now your left leg is gonna tell her left hind to trot. So you start to separate your aids, that your left leg eventually can tell her left hind leg stuff. Because eventually you're gonna need that for the piaffe. You're gonna have to use your left leg to fix the left line, or for the flying change, or for anything else. I'm giving you things to think about. Change rein, because then when you ride by yourself, this is an exercise you can practice. It's the first thing I do on every horse every time I get on. Is transitions on one leg or another. And on the young horses, I start with this one. Forward a bit. Place the bit lower in her mouth. I know. Now it's going to be like, we're going to have a checklist. God, I tricked you. Every dressage person does. Freaking type 8. Go straight ahead. Now walk left hind. Your left rein tells her left hind. That's not too bad. Now your right spur cues her right hind to trot. So whether your right leg is stronger or your right leg is the one that talks to her more often, I can't tell. Okay, but I'm just saying to you that maybe you don't talk to her very often with your left leg and expect an answer.
Right, exactly. Because I don't have strength in it, so I don't use it.
Got it.
I use my right leg for my left leg.
And now we're going to try and figure out a better way to communicate. So use your left rein and bring her left hind leg to the walk. Good girl. Now ask for your right hind leg to trot. That's okay. You're figuring it out. You're just learning. but she's engaged and interested. Feel that?
Yes, yeah. I think she gets bored.
Well, and this is one of those things where, you know, you can have a little more conversation. Once you've got her completely in the place you like the best, perfect, walk left hind. Trot right hind. Awesome. And you practice that till you can whisper on her side. Does that make sense? Then we're going to change rein one more time and take it to the other side one more time. And again, I know this seems really simplistic, except it's the basis of dressage. Your left leg controls her left hind leg. Your right leg controls her right hind leg. Your left rein controls her left hind leg. Your right rein controls her right hind leg. Horses have two separate engines, not one. And you have to control both of them equally well, or horses are not level, or even, or straight, or any of those other words that we talk about all the time. Good. Walk right hind, you close your right hand, it goes right to her right hind leg. Good. Then you touch with your left spur, and she trots right off. See, she can learn that. She figured that out in what, 4 tries? There, feel how the trot's getting better and better? Good, now stay in that trot. So because the walk and the trot are bilateral gaits, they're even, there's not a right or left walk or trot. We can use either hind leg to half halt and either leg to start them on. However, you get the canter, and the half halt has to happen on the outside rein, even though they're bent to the inside. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So the transition happens in the outside rein because that's the first stride of the canter. The half halt has to happen on the outside rein because that's where the first stride of the next stride comes from, okay? So 20-meter circle at some point, wherever you feel like you got it. I'm just giving you homework, just stuff to think about. So when you're ready, let's canter. Of course, there's an inside, that's perfect. I find the left, your outside rein, and ask her to half halt. Good. And then bend her to the inside and level out that bit in her mouth. So 2 even reins, beautiful. And then a half halt on the outside. Good, and then level out the bit in her mouth again. Then a half halt on the outside, so inside leg for energy. Good. Nice, beautiful. Good. And back to the trot, close your right hand, and trot. Good, level out the bit in her mouth. Good, straight ahead. Make sense?
Yeah.
So we're doing pure biomechanics from the L program for the judges. Level out the bit again. That's it. Great. But just doing this is going to change how she moves. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Then you won't find yourself, change rein, you won't find yourself just leaning on her face for no apparent reason. Yeah? Or that she's leaning on your hands, you know, because it goes both ways. It really doesn't matter who starts it. You're the one that has to fix it because you're the one that cares about it. She doesn't. Super. And I feel like there's more things happen that are interesting on the right rein right now than the left. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit more like she's not used to having quite this intimate of a conversation, possibly. Yeah, exactly.
Right, because I'm always like on the left rein.
Now your right is having a conversation with her and she's going, excuse me, we don't talk over on this side. But I mean, they kind of do that in the beginning, right?
Yeah. She's like setting her jaw.
Yeah, she is. That's what I was saying. I think there's more things happening on the right than on the left.
Yeah.
And one more 20-meter circle, and you may have to work your way through that inside rein just a hair. Yeah, good for you. But she's thinking.
Yeah. I got her inside here.
Yeah, you sure do. Good. Keep your turn. One more time, let's get that right side before we pick up the cannon. There. When you think she's ready, go ahead and camp. Good. Keep it. I know. She can, oh my God, you're not going to let go of my right rein and canter. I'm sorry, we can't possibly do that. Circle. She's excuse me, pardon me, that's not in the owner's manual that we worked out our deal on. So you're gonna keep the bit level. Your left leg is going to do that canter. You can kiss her at the same time, whatever is it, yeah, perfect. Just so we can explain it better to her. And then your left half halts. But that right bit stays there, perfect, level in her mouth. This is kind of fun. Perfect. Perfect. Then we're going to trot the left rein to her left hind. Yeah. Level the bit out. Good job. Good job. I know, takes a lot of thought here. She's doing super. Super. Hit the left side. Yeah, there you go. Great riding. You're ahead of me. Wonderfully done. Then you're going to canter again. Touch with your left. That's right. And she has to learn to go to 2 reins. Well done. Great left hand. And then we're going to go straight ahead. It's okay. This is hard. This is, we have to poop. Excuse us, we have to poop. We have a problem. Mom, I can take a lot of things, but it's not, that's really good. That's okay. Wait, I don't care. We are in no hurry. There's no judge here. We are thinking about the way the mechanics works. Yes. The bit level. What she does. Bit level. Good. Straight ahead. Keep it level in her mouth. This is when it gets hard. Because a canter is a unilateral gait, so there's always this inside swing to it. Straight ahead. Keep that left bit. Well done. Keep the right bit. Good luck. There you go. You got it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Diagonal and a trot, and just stay in the trot. Bit stays level. Your left rein is going to ask for the downward transition because that's the driving leg. Good job. Now you're going to take your inside leg and push her a little to the outside rein. You're going to feel that right rein so that you don't push her sideways. There. How's she feel there?
Good,
Now
good.
you can canter. Good. Straight ahead. Circle again, 20 meters in the middle. I know this is easy stuff, but this is what we're working on. If you don't have 2 reins and 2 legs, you can't do anything. It's a long, hard road. Then straight ahead. Excellent. 2 even reins. That's up to you. She'll keep trying to manipulate it, but you have to keep working at it. Straight ahead again. You're fine. Good girl. Level that right side out. You're doing great. Just figure it out. Great. Got her. Feel? There you go. Keep her there. Level that right. Yes. Good job. Diagonal. Great. Downward transition on the right. Ready to really keep her level because she's looking out across the field a little bit. That's okay. Inside leg pushes her a little to the left rein, shifts her rib cage, and then we're going to canter again. And your left leg has to ask for this. I know your right would like to help. Good job. You did it. Well done. You did a great job of holding out, not letting your right fix your left. That was really well done. Good. Keep your left rein. There. Now take your right rein against it. There you go. And that's how you create collection. Keep the outside, you take the inside against it. Keep the outside. That's okay. Take the inside against it. Good job. Straight ahead. That is a beautiful canter. Yep. And circle again. Your left rein stays low in her mouth. Your inside little squeeze, half halts. Keep putting her back on her hind legs. Good girl. And the trot in the left line. When you're ready. Good girl. Boy, was she there. And walk. Let her have a walk break. Because she really tried, right?
Yeah.
You had her really connected on that rein, so all you had to do is close your hand and she gave you a surprise walk transition. Because she felt you stop your aid correctly on that side and she followed you. She's a nice mare. Shush. Mom, that right rein thing, we're going to have to talk about it. There's going to have to be a significant amount of care to see if you want to do something.